My mom's story and continuing. So here she is. She had gone to college. She had a farm. Her parents had a farm over here in New Hampshire. Back in the 1800s, they built it. The grandfather, her father, was a banker who he'd hire nannies to come over and take care of her and her sisters while they ran the farm. Then my father continued, had this farm, his parents, so he turned around and got together with all his kids. My mom ended up having 2 children with him because they fell in love. Her father was over there making cars. Her grandfather chased Surreys and all kinds of equipment. And well, my father and mother were over here after graduation. And here's a newspaper from 1923. I don't know what this links to. It's called the Polygon. And anyway, my mom was, Lucy was in love with my mom and saying, oh, and my dad's sister, Teresa, would always take my mother in when my father was having one of his fit rages, because my father had a temper as life went on. Lucy adored my mother and Uncle Billy, and that's back in the story. William Chase. They had a house. They said, "Oh, let's let Betty have the house with all the kids." So when Adla's having his little fits, well, that didn't go out too good. Lucy Sparks, her and William built the theater and had all kinds of nice, beautiful, lavish dinners and the plays and the critics at Chase Barn Theater in New Hampshire. And it was a wonderful life. I mean, these guys didn't hurt. And there's the house that Uncle Billy had up the street from my mom's, where her father built, all on Parker Road. Look at the dog. Anyway, so my mom got this house from Uncle Billy. Dad's like, well, okay, kids need it. There's Barb and Bev. They were the first 2 to come out. And my sister, Beverly, and my Aunt Lucy saying, we love you, Betty. You're a wonderful lady. And she was very, very, very involved in this Trinity, her little church right there. It's called the Trinity United Methodist Church. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, Corona. I'm kidding. No, it's because I'm in a stuffy room. But all right, so now here's my dad, and it's raining and snowing out. All right, and then my dad is there's my sister. He's still out there freezing in the winter. Look at him, his hands are frozen. Oh, taking the garbage and the big barrels back then. My mom playing with the kids. Oh, he went on a picnic with Barbara. He was trying to love my mom in one of the fields up in the back field. I recognize that. So yeah, they had a lot of land. There's Barbara. She loved playing in the barn. She was kind of a farmer girl, that one. And then there's the house up on the hill, and there's my dad. Things are going along. Everything's going okay. And then they get their pictures taken with the kids. Life. And then there's the old Chase car that they put up on the back of the truck to take it away because it was sold. And then they my aunt built her cabin. That's my Aunt Lucy's, David Sparks' home in Whitefield behind the theater. And she wrote a little poem. I don't know. And there's my mom. See her working the calculator, because now she's, see the calculator? That old calculator. She's at my Aunt Lucy's. So then her old, there's my dad and the kids. Now they have another one. See how mom looks? Beautiful. She's still kind of seeing happy, but dad's still trying to, then dad became diabetic. He changed. He just got, but anyway, that's my mom. Remember I said her father had 3 wives. The first wife had 3 children. There's Uncle Orrin, Princeton University College. He built all those buildings. Margaret and Uncle Austin. Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Austin. Anyway, he was wonderful. He used to invite me down there for orange juice and an egg, boiled egg. at his little cabin. And there we are when we were twins. My mother had a set of twins. Yes, she did. And there's my Aunt Nancy, Mom's sister, who always said, come over to New York and stay with me, Betty. My Aunt Lucy's house. And there was Aunt Levina and her son and Mary Jane. This is Uncle Hugh Tome, and this is Mary Jane when she was little. That was the last child of my grandfather. He met the secretary, Ruth, who worked for him at the bank. He was like, I don't know. Rumor has it, I don't know really the truth this, but they fell in love. Hey, 80 and 30. She was a secretary. Poor lady. She's kind of. But anyway, my mom had more kids. There's cousin Jean and Wendy in New York. We went over to visit. I was luckily got to go stay with my cousins in New York and go to school there. That was really nice. Then there, I love my Aunt Nancy. She's down here at the summit. She's 97, I think. I got to go see her, but they won't let anybody in. Now the kids are all starting to happen. My mother made sure she took us on trips. Oh yeah, we played in the snow at Uncle Billy's, well, my mom's place. We called it the Bell Farm. And my father's place, he ended up buying it from his mother, Aunt Dolores and them, and his family. They made some kind of a swap or deal, or I'll not get involved in that because people fight over properties. That guy used to hang around all the time, Bobby Stewart. He was a midget. And he used to be, my father loved Bobby Stewart. My mother said, he's a pain in the ass. My mother was funny. And there we are as twins, my twin sister and I, when we were little. My mother and my little brother. All right, now my mama gets a lot of kids. Look at her. She used to run us around in that station wagon and take us up to Peaks Island, Maine, where Uncle Johnny Button lived, which Uncle Johnny, who hung around with my mom's sister, Johnny Bunton, Peaks Island. And then here is me and Johnny. He was a really nice gentleman. He'd come over and give me gifts to go to, like the Mountain View or the, way up north. There's a beautiful hotel. He gave me a gift certificate to go enjoy myself. He was always just so nice. So it's almost like Uncle Billy to my mom. All right, so now my mom has a lot of kids. They're stocking up to heat the house with all the wood. Dad's work. All he did was work. Miserable. Now he's feeding pigs. He had to feed the animals to raise food for all these kids. Bringing home the bacon, as Beverly would say, one of my older sisters. And then there's Cousin Billy and all his children, Aunt Levina and her children. So yeah, we had quite a life of a lot of kids. Oh yeah, my mom work, serving kids. See her? She was just always with her. But she still had her horses and went riding. She raised her kids. Then she got us all ponies. That's us on ponies. Here I am. I think me. No, that might be Marie. I don't know. There's so many kids and so many pictures. But yeah, so now they ended up having the farm with all the horses, and the cousins come over and the kids from the school. Everybody was enjoying life. And my father was having fits all the time. Mad about this, mad about that. I just was flustered. Look you can tell they're getting run down. Look at them. My cousin Vine stopped by with her 2 children. Look at my mom now. She looks exhausted. Oh my God. They got to a point after so many kids later. Tired. Oh, they gave up. Me and my brother and sister, we were on our own after she raised her first set of kids. She said, there we are. Beverly was the oldest. She left when she was like 19. And my mom's trying to be happy, I think, at Lancaster Fair. There we are, running around in the cold and the snow across from my cousin's cabin on Parker Road. Yeah, it was all around there. We were over at my grandmother's house. That's Beverly and somebody. All right, and there's our ponies. All right, I'll cut it for now and then continue it. What a story, huh?